Hi fam, this is your girl Herh. Welcome to Kwadwo Sheldon Studios. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, put us on post notification, share, like, comment. And I'm here with
Zlatan.
Yes, Zlatan is back. You guys have been asking Herh, do something with Zlatan. He's here.
We're back like that.
I present to you Zlatan.
Yeah,
right, so let's get into what is happening on the hour of the day. There's a lot of trucks on our road. Some are overloaded. Some are in bad conditions. We keep asking ourselves, what is the DVLA saying about it? What is road safety saying about it? And most of the times when you're on the road, they meet the police. What is the police also saying about this? Enjoy some of the videos.
Instead of saying over far down who fat up here, one team for half an hour to sustain it down. When you know the cause accident, you know, when you know cause accident, one load the car, where sank out far down here, who fat up. One team in corner, half an hour Sunday. When I say police for two or one in a but so far by headways there, by headway in a put him in far, well, Charlie. I say, imagine your Juma, I didn't get my body in blue here. I think I will go down. The man said, what for the big see, when I know what's happening. When I can't, I say police for two or one in a 2 or 1 in a. Jimmy not also too much. Jimmy insurance.
Hey, so let's say, oh, David. Ghana, yeah. Yes, I do we now kind.
Zlatan.
Yeah, Herh.
You see some of the videos.
I know if you watch Surf.
You know if you watch. Because you look at these trucks and you ask yourself, who even loaded the truck?
And now the truck is looking like a hip problem.
Yeah, as a BBL for one side.
And a truck now, yes.
Yeah.
Nipa timu.
Yeah.
Nipa no comfortability crowd dream.
Yeah.
So you straight Nipa no ticker.
Because the car is on the other side, you know. And Zlatan, I don't know if most of these truck drivers know that whatever load they take, if it's overloaded, is illegal.
Oh, yeah, I think the
education is very down.
Yes. How we sensitize most of the drivers. Because for you to overload a truck, then definitely the truck is not worthy to even use the road.
Yeah.
And there are commissions that they do check and then control, just like the road worth.
Yeah.
And when insurance
and everything. Yeah.
So the education that goes in, why do I even use that road worth insurance? Why do we register? Why do we renew? It's all about taking good care of the machine.
Yeah.
Because the video we just watched is quite sad.
A lot of them.
Because these cars stand the higher chance of causing accidents on our roads. Or falling off
the roads because it's overloaded. Because every truck has a particular load it's supposed to pick.
Like, and the mentality of
so if you overload it, you abuse the car. Just like human.
On a mentality be some will. You go see driver, we need to say, be button like can hip.
They want to do it just once and for all. I don't know if the issue has to do with so you see them on the road. Sometimes you see them when you are driving on the motorway or anywhere. You see them, you kind of ask, are they moving? When are they going to get to their destination? Because of how they are even driving. And one thing I've gone to notice when I was getting to know more about what it entails, it makes the car be in a very bad condition. Even how you are using it, the steer, the brake, everything. Like when you overload the car, it puts it in a situation like on a normal, you are supposed to put like 50 packs, but today you are doing 150. Just like human, you don't wake up and overload yourself with certain things you can't do.
They really scare us on the roads, especially coming to work and then you see big trucks.
Yeah.
There's this movie, Final Destination. When I see a big truck loaded with goods and then clearly you see that the truck is suffering because for a machine to move, There are, bridges, there are oils in it, there are even foams in it for better movement, smooth ones.
Yeah.
But metal is hitting the metal.
You could hear the sound even when you've rolled your glass up. You could hear.
You can hear something going on.
But they are on the road.
The driver did inside.
I keep asking myself, what is happening?
And I think that there are laws that we the citizens we have to go by, because we can also report some of these cars.
How do you report, Zlatan? How
you call Abine.
But these people are meeting their Abines on the street or on the road when they are coming, and they will do Abine, and then that's it.
Yeah, because they are greetings. They do this.
Let's say,
and Abine will go.
Let's say this truck is coming from Kumasi.
Yeah.
You don't tell me that this truck is not going to meet a checkpoint till it gets to Accra.
Definitely.
They will meet like 5-10 checkpoints. Let's say me going to Takrade, I meet checkpoints like more than 10. That is it. So if you are telling me that this truck is coming from Kumasi, it didn't meet any checkpoint or anything like that. It does.
So now
it means a checkpoint.
It looks like most of our
I don't know
checkpoints.
the conversation the police on the normal when they meet these trucks they have with them. Because if a police sees these trucks, he has every right to question the driver.
Even
why have you?
The keys
Yes.
Of that
why
machine.
have you overloaded? Reasons, and the police can match the truck and the driver to the nearest DVLA or road safety office or whatever.
Yes.
Because most of the times it is the police that are on the road. And these things can cause accidents, fear and panic. You know, people don't like driving just beside like big trucks. Some people are very scared of that. Some people don't want to be behind it, aside it like, who say can literally a better form. But you see the driver and the mate.
When you ask the driver,
parking your money, you ask yourself these questions. And not knowing says, Zlatan, I'm not cutting you. This one there, it is broken. It is just by the grace of God that some of us, we bypass these tracks and we are still alive. See, do you know that if you do this, if you overload your car, there is an amount for you to pay. Initially, it was like 5,000 Ghana cedis, but now it's 50,000 Ghana cedis. So if it is something that they implement, if it is something they enforce it, if it is something that they let them do, I am not sure, say, Lodi truck and come and pay 50,000 Ghana cedis.
No.
We are in a country where when anything happens, we start blaming the government. Accidents that are happening on our roads, we start, and our government and our roads are no good. But look at what you have loaded. If this causes an accident, you don't have to blame any government. Yeah. You have brains. I keep saying use this as humans. You thinking about yourself getting to your destination, overloading the car so that you get more money. Just know that you are not the only one using that road. That's because overload that but when you are doing this thing, think about the other person.
Yeah.
So it is high time, Zlatan. I'll let you come in. It is high time the road safety, DVLA, whoever, any institution, anybody that needs to be involved for us to know that can't be walking what's saying walk so. What to me call fat church? A child was a water tanos. To me it's not church. Say church need to meet chawa. Sifin fat dropping call water tanos. You can sit in a car and you ask yourself, say, what is happening? This car is on the road. Is it because when you are going to do the insurance and road where you don't take the car, you just take your papers? It is high time that they bring something that will say, if you want to come and do a roadworthy insurance and what, bring the car. Let them inspect the car. They should check on the car.
That's real.
I think all these things will help, Zlatan.
I think what you are saying is true, because when you are going to license a new car, they need to inspect
the car first. Yeah.
But these same people, when the insurance dies and then you want to renew, they don't care. I remember sometimes they will ask for pictures of the car. Sometimes they don't. So all they do is that the person renewing will just bring the papers and then they'll renew.
Some even stay in the house and send pictures of the papers.
And I wonder,
they get it done.
I wonder how these commissions and the people who take control, the DVL and then the National Road Safety Authority. I think the Director General, Esquire Maliba, last time they were doing some, checks around the Kumasi Accra Highway. And these are things that they have to keep on doing. Because most of the cars,
be a regular
thing.
Not once
most
in a
of
while.
the cars now say on the road. No, these cars from the onset, you know that they are not properly maintained.
Yeah.
And talking about the trot and there's this story. Ubet's now trot from Accra hasi. Driver no kwa opeso sisajia. Unze so bibi mo. Now driver no. At least the white man made a machine that you will still be facing, but you can hold it.
Yeah.
But this one, me I may take front, I know they see that, uni maybe driver need see the tears, you could test here and say, no, see the tears, na wa conform, or the answer right now conform.
What's happening there?
I didn't come in. I say now we are the woman. I was you know me. Say how
serious?
You know why? The board in the middle. That thing is supposed to be a board. Not say.
It's atom. I cut down.
Just what in a shame. Till see it. Me drive out then.
Me say one time I was going to pick church with a taxi. Papa in fucking sparky I did. Me sure we connected wire. Me see.
It go on.
Me see wire. Me say me see eja.
It go on.
Me see me mama.
Now it me tija.
Me mama so ni fie. Baby I make on so ni want me see. Because how can you not spark a car with a key and then use wires too? Me say
to just plug them.
Can mommy one say well yes colors too be no wire say. Me tell say ka na drum na wasa. Me for my life and and these people are on the road every day, Zlatan.
And the thing too about the public is that even if the public try to speak in these public transport, trotro, big trucks, which clearly are not properly maintained, the drivers, they don't listen.
Yeah.
They tend to pay a deaf ear. They have this lackadaisical attitude like, when we sit in the car, we are no more humans. We should just keep quiet and watch them
do what they want to do. But that is our life.
Why should you use a car that is not roadworthy? And the video, I know viewers are watching. Now, dashboard in your
it's working.
Na car no kwa mfutu kwan so de mfutu otimi wura car no say otimi hye white na me trotro ma medru no my red, because the things that are supposed to choke the car so that the car will give us some good ventilation, these things are not working. Mirror no day solid tips say so steep.
Me see I'm not cutting you Zlatan. One time I was on the motorway. Me the motorway dey me hu nyoma see akra dey o say me pay me phone.
That place is scary.
Me see I was on the motorway track be per se on overtaking bra menim no. Only side mirror. I was just blowing the whole. Me want to say mate unity. Like I should stand. I should take my time. I'm like only mirror, only side mirror. Mate unity. Like side mirrors too nini. And I asked myself, so where is this truck coming from?
Exactly.
And this truck met police on the way.
That's the point.
It has to do from the head to the toe.
That's the enforcement of our laws.
Right.
Because coming here, when you read a roadworthy, there are rules and then regulations and then the DVLA. You understand
they
that
work hand
on
in
theory,
hand.
On paper, we have one of the best systems of paper.
Yeah.
But practically, when you go outside there, it looks
bad.
like the enforcement of these laws are not there.
Yeah.
Because I know drivers, they wake up every morning. They need to say the lighting. Yeah. You see, when a car, sports, you need to have a triangle to place it at least like 50 meters or 100 meters away.
You need to have fire extinguisher in your car.
Second, cutlass.
You need to have all these things.
But the painful one I've seen Ghanaians experience is that 2026 car say 50 meters or 100 meters, then you place your retroreflective triangle so that anybody coming from that direction can see, will notice it first to avoid any accident or unforeseen situations. Do you know what they do? Only triangle to rebush no atia habai.
Asma meka insa habai no.
Habai na no dia be gugu one. Me say 1 2 3.
Say aden can na say wo yamfa say Pantan Junction. I was starting hu run if ya officer.
Me say what?
Because odigu ha kwa kodu ho no mo.
As a flower decoration na cars ni.
As a bride, as a surprise, will you buy me? And do you know that when your car gets spot or your truck is spot on the road, it's not supposed to be there like that for days.
Yes.
You can
hours.
You
just call the towing cars
to come and tow it.
Drivers be
the laws will take you on, but most drivers
they don't even know the numbers of the towing car.
They will leave the car there, call their mechanic. Oh, brother, fix a mechanic, and this thing will take like 2-3 days. So. And they'll make sure they'll fix the truck on the road. Not side of the road, on the road. They'll fix it on the road.
It
needs to be towed and
economically
left.
Too.
And then quickly, the road is there. Everybody can move. But they cause traffic.
That's point. That's very true.
I keep asking myself that what is really happening? And so I don't have much knowledge, but the little we've been able to put together, we know that all these things are illegal. All these things are illegal. So there should be something, a day-to-day education for everyone to know. that if you do A, it is wrong. If you do B, it is wrong. But do not let it be on the road like that, because in as much as they get there and you do, what do you say? Because sometimes when a policeman even stops you and asks you about your license and you don't have it, and you do that abide thing and you go, I'm like, has the person gone to do the license? Match the person to go get the license done.
There's one driver I know in Accra. A day behind his sales are, he has a different sales are many checkpoints, and I'm saying
you get it. I said now for the familiarities. What's up? Oh, what's up? Me kwaba.
About they should be a dope or one mirror say normal wiper. And there's this thing. I think our drivers of today feels like the law and or enforcement, people who are to enforce the law on us, they have this rapport. Oh, idiot, miniga. Oh, yeah, minipa. Oh, minimum. And meanwhile, there are time frames that when a vehicle is not good on the road, you have to get it off the road.
See, the other time we were going to Achimota. Is it the school? I've forgotten the school at Achimota. Is it UPSA? No. No. Oh, Gimpa. Is it Gimpa? It's Gimpa at Achimota, yes. And there were this DVLA, they were checking stuff and all that. We packed, and it was actually a car someone was buying, so we're going to give it to the person.
Yeah.
Say, fire extinguisher. The triangle is not there. Do you know this DVLA man brought a whole list of things you are supposed to have? If you don't have to use the dark glass thing, it was say any plane front. Yeah. You don't have to use the tinted glass or whatever. You need to
for
take it off.
Transport and other stuff.
He had to take it after we're only 500 Ghana.
5 million.
Because there were certain things that I had zero idea. It had nothing to do about you go drive this square betche. I had zero idea, but that day the man educated me. He knew send me all can minimum because all can I'm sure this one we they take the car they give somebody for here. That be why we don't get those things for inside, but we get some for garage. The fire extinguisher triangle and all. This one you say for sell-safe day, but somebody buy.
That's true.
Wait, they educate me. Say even if this thing for day here, this thing for day there, he educated me. Oh, you know, seeing Jews, cause you be ato. But making sure say wow personal car, you need to get these things done. He educated me, took nothing from me, and asked me to go.
True. And I think the audience will have to take note that statistically, or kwaba accidents, most of them is not the fault of only driving and then there's a mistake. There are some because of the car is being probably not maintained. You don't maintain the car. That's the point. Because statistically in Accra, in every month, statistically in Accra, in every month, the 12 months in the year, over 3,000 accidents, half are from vehicles that are not properly properly maintained.
Yeah,
vehicles that clearly you can see that they have faults within them. Maintenance can clear all these things to lower the death toll that accidents are causing in the country.
Okay.
So I think these are things that the public will have to know, and I'll say it again. Now the public should play a part in it. When you see a car which is no good, value your life and then call the law enforcement team to take care. And I
don't even know their number.
Me koka so when it city I say a jabi so car is on out team.
Zlatan.
No. I use trotro do meet for Accra, so I know what they talk. It be very painful. Now, ultimately gate nibi. Menka, yeah, if I trotro, I'm sure you know. Or trotro mate gates no mutum no rekpa. Ultimately na ate.
Yeah.
Na awai. No, they are home sum. Not or not the ensase no.
Asum na not. It's not safe. It's not safe, guys. Let us know what you think under the comment section. Share your experience with us. If you see them, make sure you call some numbers. I don't know, the DVLAs, the road safety. Let us know the numbers we can reach out just in case something like that, we see it on our roads and everything, so we can make the report. Okay, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Put us on post notifications. Share this content. Yes, my name is Highest. I did this with Zlatan, and we out.